You know, in caregiving, it's those small, everyday things that really make the biggest difference. But what if we could take those routine actions, like helping with a meal or doing a simple skin check, and turn them into these powerful moments of skill, respect, and, well, dignity? Today, we're going to dive into how we can move beyond just checking boxes to really master the true essentials of care.
So that really brings us to the big question, right? How do we actually turn these routine tasks into something profound? Because it's not just about what you're doing, it's about how you do it and the mindset you bring to every single one of those interactions. So let's start with one of the most basic fundamental routines, mealtime.
All right, first up, mealtime. And look, this is about way more than just providing nutrition. It's a real opportunity for connection, for comfort, and for making absolutely sure that safety and dignity are front and center. There's a really simple way to remember how to do this right. It's called the 4 Ps. First, position. You have to get that head elevated to at least 45 degrees. And that's not just some random number. You're literally using gravity to help make swallowing safer and easier. It's a huge deal. Second is protect. Using a clothing protector isn't just about keeping things clean, it's about preserving dignity. Simple as that. Third, you've got to pace it. Small, bite-sized pieces and plenty of time to chew and swallow. Rushing can be dangerous. It can overwhelm a person. And finally, personalize the experience. Offer choices, have a little pleasant conversation, turn a task into a positive human moment. And this quote, man, it just gets right to the heart of it all. It's not just about function, it's about pride. The speaker even says they want their clients looking dapper and swagadocious, making sure no spills ruin their outfit. It's that deep desire to show respect, to make someone feel truly seen and cared for. That's what elevates the work.
And that same idea, that proactive, respectful care, it applies perfectly to our next topic, skin care. Think about it. The skin is the body's first line of defense, and that means a caregiver's careful eye is the first line of protection.
Okay, so where exactly are we looking? There are 3 key hotspots you've got to investigate. First up are the bony areas, where pressure is always the highest. So think heels, elbows, shoulder blades, hips. Then you've got friction areas, where skin rubs against skin, like under the arms or in skin folds where moisture can get trapped. And finally, and this one's easy to miss, you have to check the skin around any medical tubing. It can be a hidden source of constant pressure.
So how in the world are you supposed to remember all that? Well, there's a fantastic tool for this, the Arrow's mnemonic. A is for checking all those high-risk areas we just talked about. R is for redness. That's your first big warning sign of pressure. O is for any open areas, any break in the skin at all. W is for warmth, which can signal inflammation. And S is for swelling. Using arrows turns a quick glance into a systematic and honestly a potentially life-saving inspection.
All right, let's play this out. You're doing your check, you're using RAs, and boom, you spot a red, warm area on a patient's heel. You've found something. Now what? What's your next move? This is a huge moment.
The answer is super simple, and there's no room for debate here. Report it to the nurse immediately. Your job as an observer is absolutely vital, but remember, you're part of a bigger team. Getting that information to the nurse right away lets them step in and can stop a small problem from turning into a massive crisis. And all of this, really, it ties back to one core idea. We've talked about the what, the feeding, the skin checks, but now let's talk about the how and the why. It's what you could call the A+ team mindset. Look, there are really 2 ways you can look at this job. You can just follow the steps. That's being competent, it's reactive, it's task-oriented. But the A+ team mindset, that's about being exceptional. It means proactive observation, like noticing someone isn't eating much and trying to figure out why. It's being person-centered, not task-centered. It's about making that conscious choice to go above and beyond in everything you do. I heard this amazing way to think about it. If someone were to rate your work on a scale of 1 to 100, your goal should be to get a 200. Now, that's not about being perfect. It's about your intention. It's that commitment to bring double the care, double the attention, and double the humanity to your work, so your care truly stands out. So that really brings us back to you. This isn't just some theory, it's a call to action. The difference between competent care and truly exceptional care is found in those small, intentional choices we make every single day. So what's one above and beyond action you can take today to make a real difference?